Taurus, hey there, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of November 2nd through November 8th. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at, it's anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection you have in mind, the energy the person you have in mind brings to the connection, and then a potential outcome as well as an overarching energy. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything you need to know about the schedule, I do every sign every single week, so you can always check out your other placements as well. There is a link in the description box below to get your free birth chart if you do not know your other placements. And anything you need to know about the schedules and when my readings do come out every week, you can look on the About Me section of my channel. And anything you need to know about leaving a donation or booking a personal reading, you can find in the description box below. Let's get at your love life. Alright, so the energy you bring to the connection that you have in mind is the Queen of Swords. The energy your person brings is the Empress. And the energy you bring... I'm just going to keep going back and forth, I guess, Taurus. It's just going to be one of those days. The Page of Swords is the potential outcome of this connection. And the Tower is the overarching energy. Babies, what is going on? The Ace of Wands, though, after the Tower, I'm guessing, some justice will be served. There will be passionate new beginnings, as well as love, but not obvious love. Yeah, I feel, I've been feeling your strength. There is some communication coming in, and I honestly, this Nine of Coins, you've been feeling very self-reliant is what exactly the feeling I've been getting on all of the Taurus readings recently. I don't know. Is Taurus ever not self-reliant? I guess Taurus is like the most self-reliant sign, isn't it? I don't know. The energy that I feel on Taurus every single week is very self-reliant, very powerful. Anyway, neither here nor there. The Tower is your overarching energy. That's a wildly large overarching energy. Anytime there's a major arcana in the overarching energy area, that is a big deal. The connection is deep. And this is a very... what I'm going to say is when the Tower comes up as your overarching energy, it feels like a karmic situation, but that's not official. Like, that is just what it feels like to me at this time. Like, some big shakeup has happened. It is shocking you. You thought, first of all, let me just tell you, every time I've ever dated somebody, I thought they were the one. And the reason why is because I literally wouldn't date somebody if I didn't think that. So, it's just shocking when you find out that your intuition was wrong or you think your intuition was wrong, right? No, the Creator made you feel that way. I'm just going to let you know right now. That feeling, that pull that you have, that's not for naught, and it's not, you're not crazy, you're not making it up. Like, that is actually a pull that's being, forced by the divine. But we do go through this moment of, oh my God, was I crazy? Was it not really, was that, was I not feeling things correctly? No, you were feeling things correctly, and it was all in order to get to this Tower moment, which is going to force you into a space of healing, which, again, this could be for a very specific group of people. When the Tower comes up as the overarching energy, this is not a small situation. This is something that is has you feeling unstable. And we are going to get to the bottom of the feeling, and then before we even get to any of it, need you to know that you have the power to feel stable on your own. Period. You are as boss as they come. So let's get to it. So you have the Queen of Swords. So I think because of this shakeup, whatever the shocking thing that happened was, I'm envisioning, the feeling that I get when I realize all that I knew was wrong. So it's like, what? This isn't the one that God put here just for me, the one that I'm going to spend the rest of my life. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, you spiral out of control because you're shaming yourself for thinking the wrong thing or feeling the wrong way. But what I'm trying to get at is you're not thinking the wrong thing or feeling the wrong way. You were actually given those exact feelings in order to go through the healing that you need to do. So it's not like, well, but is it reciprocal? It doesn't matter. The Creator wanted you to feel it. That's the point. You're not crazy for feeling it. You didn't make it up in your head. Why am I going through this? I don't know. Somebody needs to hear this right now. And anybody who doesn't, you can check your other placements. And anybody who does, bear with me. I come off a little, I don't even know what the right word is. But my truest intention is to help you heal from shit like this. And really to understand it so that you can understand yourself more fully. Okay. And understand that you're not crazy. Because we tell ourselves that throughout our entire lives, and the human conditioning sets us up to think so. But again, we're going to get to that. The Queen of Swords. So you're cutting people off. I think you're coming off cold right now, which obviously we know Tauruses, I do that every week, are not cold people necessarily. I wouldn't say you're ooey gooey necessarily either, but I think this is you're in a little bit of protection mode of your sweetheart, okay? So, and no wonder we got this going on. However, and I don't even think this is in your field yet, but I think this is why the shakeup is happening, okay? The Empress is the most nurturing, caring, loving, divine, just attractive being, male or female. I am going to start gearing my readings more towards women. I have, it says 100% women audience, but also my passion since I was a freaking baby was to help women feel, be aware of their worth. To help women see how powerful and beautiful and magical they are. Every single woman, every single size, every single thing, okay? So anyway, the Empress. So this is what I think the creator is trying to shake something out of your life in order to give you this, the things you've always dreamed of. This Page of Swords is an inquisitive fellow. Obviously, we always relate him on these YouTube readings to online spying because we're all online, right? We're all obviously here on YouTube. But in general, if you weren't doing, like if I was doing a personal reading at home or whatever at my, if you were here, and I was doing this a personal reading, it would just be that you guys are just really trying to feel each other out, research, get to know each other. Really, you're taking in information about each other, and you don't necessarily, you're not spying. You're just even this could just mean getting to know each other at having lunch, a conversation. It just means taking in information. Okay, so let's get more on your Queen of Swordsy. Again, the Queen of Swords is one of my favorite cards, first of all, because I think we've been, we're learning, this is how kind of we've always should have been. I'm a very emotional, wear my heart on my sleeve kind of gal, but we should never accept anything less than what we deserve, and that's what I think the Queen of Swords is. Just, she's just powerful. I love her. You're just powerful. I just love you. It makes sense that she's there. Again, you can't get into a true, deep, loving connection while guarding your heart. I will say that. And not that she necessarily is guarding her heart. I don't know that she is. But in order to get to a place where you're healed enough to get into a true, deep, loving connection, you do need to guard yourself. Like, you cannot let toxic things in your field while trying to heal. Because in order to heal, you do need to become pretty vulnerable. And including getting into a serious relationship or a true, deep, loving connection, you're going to need to become totally vulnerable. So it is mandatory, imperative that you heal beyond the point of needing to guard yourself. Okay, more on your energy. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Wow, you guys, this is serious stuff here. And the Death card. Okay, this really confirms for me what I was thinking. That Tower is trying to shake you out of something because you've got the Lovers, you've got the one on the way. And again, this Hierophant is kind of like a spiritual. I feel like this is indicating that whatever it is you had going on is a spiritual lesson. And I feel like we've been going through this with you guys. Like Taurus folks have been going through some serious spiritual lessons. The spiritual lessons aren't to punish you. They are literally just to show you how powerful you are. Because everybody else can see it and feel it. By the way, you're the only one who can't sometimes. Okay. So it's like the creator takes things into it's his own hands. It's a masculine energy. That's why I always say his. By the way, people wonder. I'm not Christian. I believe in God. Absolutely. It's called source to most people or universe to other people. It's just an energy. I don't believe in, I do believe in Jesus Christ. I just don't believe he was a child of God any more than we were. I'm sorry that I'm going into this whole story. Jesus Christ did what I do, okay? Jesus Christ was able to get downloads from God and was able to hear the noise more. He was a prophet. He was able to hear things, we call them psychics, whatever, empaths, intuitives. We all have the gift on a certain level. Some of us are have different levels of the gift. Okay, anyways. So when I say God, I mean the energy that we're all made up of and our souls. And then I do not believe that Jesus Christ was our God. I believe he was just a human being who was psychic, if you will, or a prophet, some people call them. Anyways, so I'm sorry that I went into all that. That was a weird, just wanted to be clear situation. The spiritual lessons, I believe that you're going through, it's giving you options, and I will just remind you that the only way out of a toxic cycle is to choose our way out. So what I'm saying is this toxic situation, this shakeup, this shocking thing that might have happened, might have made you feel unstable and like you weren't going to be able to bring this connection in, this connection you were sure of. The Creator's showing you things about this connection that definitely aren't right for you. This is what I'm getting right now. They're not right for you. You have to literally sacrifice your own self-worth and self-respect to be in this connection, right? So the Creator's giving you a little shakeup right now, showing you that that you can't have this connection and that person isn't right for you. But that person, I want you to know this, you are right for them, okay? Because you are amazing. And you're not really right for them, but they're going to want you and they're going to come back for you. And then that is where we have to choose our way out of the cycle. If they've shown you that they have the ability to disrespect you, they will disrespect you again. That is period, point blank. And if you're seeing red flags, again, you might be like, well, it's easy to walk away from a situation while they're rejecting you, right? But when they come back, because they will, I promise you, I know who you are, Taurus. They're coming back for you, boo, because you're amazing. But that's going to be where you need to make the decision. Nope, you've shown me how you'll treat me or what you're capable of, how you're capable of treating me, and I'm going to choose the new love, the new path. Even if you can't see that love in sight, in fact, you can't, because that's not how God works. That's not how the Creator works. You're not like, well, here's this toxic situation, but here, look over here. There's a perfect little situation for you. Which one do you want? Because everybody would choose the perfect little situation. So you really have to let go of the toxic situation with the faith that the perfect situation will come in, and that's the only way to get that perfect situation in, okay? Wow, lots of information coming through, you guys. On your person, they are going to be willing to put in this work with you, and they might be going through very similar lessons and things, really trying to enlighten themselves. But they are getting there because they are feeling there's going to be some strong attraction here to this new person. Again, it's like, I don't know if we can let go energetically before we're released of a situation. But what I will tell you is I forced myself in order to let go of a connection I was having a hard time letting go of. It's freaking hard, by the way. I forced myself to stop Page of Swordsing, okay? And that was hard. It was harder than I thought. It was almost like I just quit. I quit drugs and alcohol and cigarettes last year. Okay. And that was easier than quitting this. That's crazy to me. Just saying that out loud. Again, all of it was a gift from the Creator, but, I forced myself. So now, after like 1-2 days of not, taking in information, the energy severs. Like the energy, you're free. It's great. It's a wonderful feeling. So I'm just saying to you, please, whatever you need to do to sever the past connection, you have this beautiful, beautiful connection coming in. And again, I don't know. It's just feeling also very clear that is what needs to happen here. And that is a test I think we all go through on different levels. Yep. Are you going to choose yourself? As the Nine of Pentacles pops out, are you going to choose yourself? F yes, you're a Taurus. That's, ruh-roh. But the star. So again, even, the new situation could, if you do not let this one go, the past situation, the lesson, if you don't let it go completely and heal up from it, the new situation can also become toxic just because, I feel what you've been through with this last situation. I feel it's been traumatic. I feel it's been spiritual lessons are traumatic. They feel so much deeper than your average, just an argument on the surface or even a breakup with somebody that you didn't have a spiritual connection to. I mean, it's like, man, that kind of sucked. Bah. I don't know. It took me like 1 day to get over everybody I ever broke up with. Then I meet a guy who I literally didn't barely know, and I cried over him for 4 years. I mean, like in my garage, mooing, crying so loud. I think I've told you guys this before. So I honestly, and it's like, what? I didn't cry over relationships I was with for years. In fact, I was like, bro, if you don't get off me, like, it's straight up. I left coldly and easily on every other situation. So when you are involved in a spiritually pulled or spiritually connected situation, it is absolutely, it's the strongest, hardest thing you'll ever go through. But on the other side of you making decisions that are best for you, is this A, relief, B, you worked out a muscle you didn't even know you had. So now anything you walk into, you're going to be just this powerhouse. Not that you weren't already, because you were. But, so anyways, but we do have to do some healing. Healing. This card means healing. This card means toxic. So it looks like what I'm seeing right here is, in order to heal from the situation, you need to let go of all things them. So your last situation, anything them. Text messages, pictures, literally block yourself somehow from their social media sites. And really let go of the toxic attachment to them. You're not toxic, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. There is an unhealthy attachment to them that needs to be let go of, in order for you to do some healing and really come into this this minor arcana version of the Empress. And yeah, there's just and you've got the major arcana version of the Empress waiting for you to get through this. So the creator will reward it. That is real. Please do let me know how that goes. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Divination. I love it, because we talked about the divine almost this whole reading. This whole reading has been about this divine connection that you're feeling to the wrong person, but you have a divine connection coming in to the right person. Once you let go. So embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. Oh my God, it's so real. I've been feeling this on you guys. It's crazy. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Amazing. I love you guys so much. I will see you next week. Mwah.